Hello, thanks for joining me, astrologer Patrick Arundell, for your in-depth weekly horoscope forecast for week commencing the 22nd of February. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. If you'd like to reach out and have a one-to-one consultation with me, please click below to see my testimonials. One of the most gratifying things I do in my work is consultations with clients. It helps create a lot of clarity, and that reassures people on where they are in their journey and how to make the best decisions for their future. If you want to access my affordable range of personal horoscope reports, there's a special offer, 30% off a 12-month forecast and a character analysis, and soar above your zodiac sign. Again, based on your time, date and place of birth, so totally unique to you. Please see below for more information. Hello Taurus, and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 22nd of February. Now, your ruler Venus is really prominent this week. Initially, she's in a right angle with Mars in your sign. Now, is it the case in a relationship that it's not so much a battle for power, but is there a kind of incompatibility? Is your partner too passive for you, or are they too overwhelming that you don't seem to? If it's something like that, where you don't feel that you're finding just that right equilibrium between you, where you can both sort of flex and bend and let the other take some of the lead, but you know, it is mutual. If that is lacking, I think this square with Venus can bring that to the fore. But Mars in your own sign is definitely giving you a lot of extra sexual energy, and it could be someone through your work, or even someone older or conversely younger than you who's making your pulse race. Also, Mars is forging a tremendously positive link with Pluto. If there's a part of your situation that you really want to take some dramatic action around, and it does require you to be very single-minded, I think this is a great aspect. Also, the Sun in your sector of the future is linking very well with Uranus in your sign. So that's saying to you, if you do need to take a walk on the wild side, if the more authentic part of your nature has been in some way crushed by the responsibilities of parenthood, of work, of obligations and responsibilities of others, there's part of you at the moment that does want to live out the more thrilling and more dynamic part of your expectations and your hopes. But that, of course, means upsetting the status quo, something that Taurus people often have an amazing appreciation for, but like never before at the moment, I think you may be shaking things up. So the Venus square, Venus obviously your ruler with Mars, could be that you're actually doing something more for yourself, and that could be disappointing a loved one, perhaps a family member, could be even be a parent. And the angle between Mars and Pluto and the Sun and Uranus is really urging you on to seize the moment and just show how exciting and dynamic you can be. Now, in a romantic context, Venus moves your ruler into the 11th house of your scope on Friday. Now, that's all about kinship. So in a relationship situation, do appreciate the things that you and a partner have in common. We all have, in all relationships, areas of incompatibility. Even brilliant relationships, they're not absolutely all walks in the park. We have to work at it. But if there is a situation that's been a bit trying of late, just sort of rude, yeah, you know, at the end of the day, we're both people with different needs, slightly different needs, but in some other ways, we have very universal needs. And so if you can think about those, I think it can take some tension out of the air. Also, Venus moving into this area could bring someone into your world that you know already, you've probably long admired, perhaps never seen them as a romantic partner. So someone in your friendship group or an introduction by a friend of a friend could spark your interest in someone in the weeks ahead. But of course, Saturday sees a full moon. This full moon for you is an interesting one because There's a lot of people who want a lot of you at the moment, which is very gratifying. It's nice to be that popular. But of course, we can't please all of the people all of the time. And because Saturn's forging an awkward link with this full moon, a 150 quincunx, I think that your worldly responsibilities could actually be part of the issue. So you're trying to move into a more liberated way of being, but still maybe it's your own conditioning about what you should be doing, the responsibilities you should be taking, the application you should be showing, because you are so conscientious. So that's the energy of Saturn in reflection to the freer energy of the full moon, which does link to Uranus in your sign in actually a very positive way. So something is needing to change, and it may take some organisation and it may conflict you in some way, but it may ask you, all of this, to be a bit more single-minded about what you want. And if you're a natural giver, that can be difficult. If you're someone who has no problem sticking out for what you need, it could attract some criticism from those that feel you should be a bit more self-sacrificing. It's been a pleasure being with you, Taurus. Take care, stay safe, and goodbye.